see how beautiful nature is? Beautiful, man. Mother Nature's so beautiful, man. You can't even hate the fact that right now in America, the money tree has no leaves. Because just like autumn is and these trees have no leaves, Mother Nature has no leaves, because guess what? This is that time. This is that cold month. This is when the harvests came. But check this out. Let's focus over here real quick because we don't have long. We already been on there 30 seconds. Right now, what you're witnessing is history being made. What I'm doing to this home right here, as you can see to my left, is I'm taking my grandfather's hard-earned blood, dripping sweat, everything, his hard-earned tears that he built with his hands. What I'm doing is I want to take the top off of it. And when I take the top off of it, I'm going to add a second story to his home. Because my grandfather, when he passed away, he did leave something on this earth for his kids to enjoy. Unfortunately, I have to do the work because the elders above me have issues. But anyway, as you can see, my grandfather built this house with his hands. Him and his brothers and them built this house. Not only his brothers, but his friends. As you can see, we got to have a dog here to protect everything which we love. Okay, now check this brick out, Phil. You see the cinder block right here? On top of it is the adobe. This is the adobe cast on top of it. Grandpa and them built this house, then laid the adobe on, and then said, "Come on, kids, let's leave out of the ghettos of Mount Vernon, Ohio, Mount Vernon Avenue in Ohio, excuse me, because there is a Mount Vernon, Ohio, and I'm gonna move y'all into a neighborhood that don't even have blacks." Now look at the neighborhood. Look at the neighborhood, Bill. So I ask you this. What are you gonna be? You gonna be a chicken or you gonna be an eagle? Because I'm an eagle and I fly high. I'm not no chicken or no turkey. Thanksgiving is over with. But guess what we do over here on this tree? We hang turkeys, we eat them. Come on, Phil, let's roll. Don't need to see all that. We out in the country right now. And one thing about my grandfather's house, after he passed away, they left the house to his own siblings because they trusted them with his prized possession, which was his home. Not only was this my grandfather's prized possession, but this one house right here was Christmas, holidays, and everything for me as a kid, and I refuse to let this go down in history as something that somebody takes and just pays the taxes on, and they own the property. Okay, so after Grandpa dies, they turn around and leave the house to the kids. My grandfather had 2 boys and 5 girls. All the girls that had the home before my father got the home, which is actually the lowest end of the totem pole of the family, because my dad is an alcoholic, ex-drug user, band man, music, ex-junkie type person, right? Okay, they left this house in the women's hands because the women were smarter, the women were able to be more responsible, supposedly. And then the roof, as you can see right here, began to deteriorate. So when I come into my grandfather's house after he's been gone for a decade, I realize that there are rats, I realize that there are roaches, I realize that there are raccoons in the cellars or in the attic of the home. There's raccoons here, y'all, okay? So I say to myself, look, why did they get a house to the crackhead after they done already messed the house up and everybody's kids have already been in the house? It's simple. They did it to Obama, y'all. After they took and raped America for all of our money and enslaved these people with this dollar, and it's gotten to the point to where this house is empty and it's dilapidated, whatever the word is. Look at this. This is what my grandfather built with his hands, but America is what the Americans built with their blood, sweat, and tears of their ancestors. So if I fix this up, I know Obama can fix the White House. And they left it to a crackhead in my family. Now I look at Obama and I say to myself, God help him. Because I understand one thing. We will renovate this home with a 2nd floor and stretch it all the way back here. Because my grandfather loved life. And I come from a family of people that had nothing and turned it into something. Well, we turned around and we were raised in the ghettos of Columbus, Ohio, on Mount Vernon. And then out of that, my grandfather takes an axe. My grandfather takes a shovel. And he says, as a man, I will do one thing. I will create shelter for my family. And I'm here to let you know, in America, people, that I love my family, and I love the fact that you're able to look at this and realize that one man's trash is another man's treasure. I'm signing out. Muhammad Ali of R&B. Check us out. One Vision, 09, Ali, One Vision. Do what you must. Check me out. I love life. Blue Bud forever. Peace.